Morning, everyone. 6 days in a wake up till I hit 67 years old, and I think I'm pretty much of a wise guy. I know I'm not stupid. I got a lot of wisdom through all the years, decades of going through a bunch of crap, and then digging my way out. And finally, I decided, you know what? I gotta quit kicking against the pricks. I gotta do my thing. Had a family. Worked, ended up retired. Family left, and then I got a divorce, unfortunately. But stuff happens, and so now I'm doing what I got to do in my golden years. But I found out, I'm not a part of X. I'm not a part of any social media. None. I don't get into any of that crap. Facebook, X. Snapchat, whatever. I don't get into any of that. But you know what? My neighborhood, they're all into group chat, group text. And they're pretty nasty people because they go around, they talk about people like dogs. They gossip about people, they slander them, they make things up. Like, they could be the house next door to me, they could make up something and send it to the next chat guy they want, their buddy, chat buddy, their favorite one, we'll say. And that one will get it, and you know what? That's gonna grow, because they're gonna add to it. That's what they're about. That's what they're about. The gossipers, the slanderers, the liars. And I don't even want to use gossip and slander because they're just downright liars. They are. And by the time the end of the day comes around, it is so big and out of hand that you are a monster. You've done things that are just like, whoa. He should be in prison. Whoa, what did he do? When it all started with nothing. Nothing but a rumor. And you know how I know all this stuff? Because I've been rumored about. All around me. I mean, this house guy right here. Let's take a little look at this guy. Let me show you something. So just to let you know. You see how that blind kind of goes up? Well, they got like a little chair there that they sit and watch me and talk about me like a dog all the time. Next window over there with the little brown things, you notice the little areas that are open in the middle there? That's another little spy area. In the back of his house, he's got an Arlo camera that faces directly into my house in my backyard. It also has audio, and they have it up full, maximum. So yeah, I know about the gossipers, the slanders around here. But who I really want to talk about is the police, the Perry police. Now, there's a woman across the street from me on 13th Street who's been attacking me. She initiated it, she started it, and she's been on it all early summer, all the way until now. I finally had to call the police. Perry police, to go over there and tell her to leave me alone, to stop making up lies about me, to stop harassing me. But you know what? The police officer that came over here really wanted to get me. All his questions were, what did you do? You initiated this, didn't you? You're the one that initiated this. And I had to say, no, I wasn't. And then he would say, what did you say to her? Did you say anything to her? He gave me some nasty faces. He did, and I kept saying, no, I called you to get help. And he was doing it. He got my driver's license. Why? I don't know. He let me know that he wanted my phone number and he was going to call me anytime. He was going to get me. He was letting it known that he was going to get me. And I kept thinking, why? All I wanted was a simple go over there and tell her to stop her harassment. And, I myself, whenever I see her, I never talk to her. I never see her. I don't say anything to her. I don't talk to her. So let her do the same. Go over there and tell her, Rick don't do nothing to you, so why don't you just leave him alone? He didn't really say anything about that. And then, it got really weird. Like I say, he kept trying to pin everything on me. And then he said, you sure you didn't instigate this and start it? I said, no, but I can tell you one thing. Last week she yelled over at me, "I'm a liar," and then she says, "You're a liar, you're a liar," twice. That's called initiating, if you ask me. Also, all summer long, I mean, she initiates. It was her own free will to start harassing me, attacking me. She started it, initiated it. So yeah, that's her. But he kept on trying. I kept wondering why. And then I found out about 2 days later, I had to go get some milk, and I decided to try out this new DC Market. Used to be a CVS or a Rite Aid or something like that on Tusk, going toward Maslin. Well, there was 2 police cruisers in there when I pulled in there, and I thought, oh, it must be their hangout. Went in and got my milk. As I was coming out, one of those officers was standing around the corner. He saw me, and he quick ran over to his partner and said, "That's the guy that's been messing with my mom or with some lady," and obviously it's the lady across the street. He said, "Let's go get him." I'm thinking, what do you mean, let's go get him? I haven't done anything. So in other words, yeah, that's what it was all about. Yeah, they like the lady. She's his mom, and I'm going to use my badge. I'm such a good officer and a good law enforcement guy. I would never break the law. But no, he's going to go after me because I'd simply try to stop his mom from harassing me, continuously. I mean, I could go into what she said, but so much of it was such craziness. I think she's mentally ill. She sits at the end of her driveway in a chair like the Queen's chair. Like she can judge. She can judge. She's the judge, jury, and executioner. That's what she acts like. And all I wanted her to do was just stop. Leave me alone. I haven't even hardly been in my backyard this summer because of her. Whatever happened to freedom? The pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of freedom and happiness. In our Declaration of Independence. Not with her, it ain't. No. And the cop, Perry Police, no. He didn't believe in it either. He wanted to get me. Any way he could, he was going to get me. But all my answers were truthful. I didn't do anything. I didn't initiate anything. Why would I? Why would I call Perry Police if I was saying stuff to her and doing stuff? If it would have been me, doing that, what she's been doing, he'd have had me in cuffs in the back of his cruiser and on the way to the station. Without even a simple little word. It'd been really quick. He'd well, yeah, you're the one. You're the one that's been doing this. What do you think you are? You can just harass people. You're going to jail. That would have been what would have happened to me. But since it was his mom, yeah, or one of them guys' moms, I don't know which one. The guy, I can point the guy out if I see him. But yeah, for this West Manor in Perry Township neighborhood is the most scumbaggiest son of a guns I've ever seen in my life. They're all on the same chat. I believe the police are too. I believe a lot, maybe not all the police officers, but a lot of them are. And they enjoy doing it. They have no problem with spreading dissent, slander, hearsay, and if they don't have any proof, it doesn't bother them to go after you. We think that you have done this and that. No proof, no evidence, but we heard that you did something. So we are going to attack you. We're going to follow you. We're going to plant devices on your car. We're going to tell a judge that you are the most scumbaggiest son of a bitch in the world, and we need to follow you. That's how the cops are. That's how the whole justice system. You think they would follow me if I asked them not to do it? Or if a police officer says, hey, look, this guy did this and this guy did that, even though I did absolutely nothing, because if I did, I'd be in jail. But with all the rampant gossip, slander, and hearsay around here, West Manor neighborhood, on Whipple Avenue, right at the edge of Canton and Whipple, oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And if they don't like you, they're going to do everything they can to get rid of you. And they can't stand me because I'm a lone guy living in a house. Even though my family grew up here, I've been here for 33 years. They don't like it. And also, they don't like the fact that I'm retired. I don't have to go to work. They hate that. They really hate that. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring this up and see if anybody's got the same problem or agrees with anything that I'm saying. That the police need to, if you're going to arrest people, then you should be exactly what you're supposed to be, a law enforcement officer. That means you follow the law. You don't make up your own little laws. You don't listen to an old lady, mentally retarded old lady across the street who sits in her chair at the end of the driveway in her garage and is the judge, jury, and executioner. And everything I do, according to her, is wrong. I've been in the United States Marine Corps. I've been in the United States Army, all over the world, deployed all over the world. 3 years in Germany, 13 months in Okinawa, 6 months in the Mediterranean, 3 months in the North Atlantic, and all over in the United States in training exercise. I'm honorably discharged in both. I have a good conduct medal. I was a corporal NCO in the Marine Corps, sergeant E6 promotable in the United States Army. All I had to do was re-up either one of them. I would have been one rank higher. And I have good conduct. I have a good conduct medal. I have meritorious mass letters of achievement, and yet I am treated like a piece of crap here. So all I can say is, someone one day is going to come up and say, "Hey, Rick, you need some help. I'll help you. I'll help you with these son of a guns." You know, this BS of them attacking you constantly, and then when you say anything, they deny it, and the police deny it. They call me a liar. I heard on the phone when I tried calling about the old lady a week ago. I heard somebody on the phone say, "Is that Walters? He's a liar." I could hear it. First of all, how do you know who I am? What do you got me on there? What do you got me on, like some kind of a special phone number? I'm so bad, that you got me on a special number, and you're going to say it right on the phone that I'm a liar? I'm not a liar. I tell the truth. And if you don't believe it, set up a polygraph. Set it up. And after I pass it, I want you to resign. Your craziness. You don't deserve to be a police officer, a law enforcement officer, because you don't support the law. You think you can just attack anybody through whatever, hearsay, gossip. Oh, that guy said something about him. Well, we don't like him anymore because, that guy over there said something about him. So we are definitely going to keep an eye on him. So, hey, my birthday is here on September 4th. I'm going to be one more year older, but I'm just going to try to make it, enjoy my life, my golden years, and do what I can to stay out of jail, prison, because that's what they're after me. They are after me big time. Why? Again, I don't know. All right, you guys have a great one, and wish me a happy birthday. Bye.